Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of GIS Answers. Today what we're looking at is the Scene Viewer from ESRI, and we'll be looking at Montreal, Canada, looking at the 3D image and the 3D buildings that have been made by ESRI Canada. So I've tried opening this in ArcGIS Pro and it's quite slow, so I'm going to give this a try with the Scene Viewer in ArcGIS Online. So this is an online application running through the web browser rather than a desktop application. I'm not really too familiar with this software, so we'll just go with it and see what happens. I can't guarantee the speed will be very fast, or I can't guarantee anything. So we'll just go for it. So we're going to zoom in on Montreal, and you can see the textures on the buildings being rendered quite quickly. I have it on medium, on the medium setting. If you click here on the settings, I have it right in between, halfway between performance and quality. You'll notice if I drag it over to quality, and then the textures will be quite detailed. There's a bit of a wait time. So let's drag that back to the middle, and then if we go over to performance, so high performance, you see the details on the buildings, the textures are not quite there, so let's drag it back to the middle, halfway, and we'll close that. This data was created by ESRI Canada, and it's dated 2015, so it's been around a while. And congratulations to them on putting this data together. It's very impressive. You can see the regeneration is quite slow. I don't have a really quick computer. I have a quite a slow laptop. Anybody familiar with Montreal will know these sites. I've only ever been to Montreal once or twice and driven through Montreal on my way to the East Coast. Been to Montreal several times and went to see the Grey Cup, which is the Canadian Football Championship. And I went to play soccer and coach soccer there, just outside Montreal. So you notice the speed is not too bad when set at the medium quality. This is the Montreal Railway Station. Montreal, well known for their rail yard. And we also have this tool, the daylight weather. And so you can control the time of day and get the shadow effects. You can change the date. So we went from March to October. So if you really zoom in on some of these buildings, you can get a highly detailed view of what things are going to look like at a particular point of time on a particular day. So this could be quite useful if you're going to plan an event. You know, let's say you were going to plan an event in one of these parks down between the skyscrapers, you could, if you're going to have plan an event here, you could easily see what the shadow effect will be at a particular time on a particular day. You can see the shadows swinging back and forth as I change the time of day. So that's pretty cool. I'm just checking out, see what else we've got here. You can change the base map, but I mean it's set to imagery right now, so we'll leave that. That's what it should be, I think. See if we can find Olympic Stadium. I should know where that is. Olympic Stadium, Montreal. And unfortunately we didn't quite get there as far as, so it doesn't look like the actual structure was done, the 3D building. It's just outside of the study area. Most of the buildings were completed in downtown Montreal. There's the airport. You can measure distances. It's pretty cool. You measure distance down a road. Very cool. You can specify your units. You can measure areas. Elevation profile. I think we're on a bit of a hill here. Let's see what we get for an elevation profile. So that's pretty cool. Very good. Let's try that again. 5 roses. Looks like the rail yard. Again, this is set on the highest quality, so we're going to get the highest level of textures. Telus building. So anyway, this is the Scene Viewer, Montreal, Canada, downtown Montreal, made by ESRI Canada. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll look at more applications, more mapping, more layers, more applications in the future. There's the football stadium. Quite good. Very awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this. We'll see you again soon.